Hello!
Hi. So, we
Okay, go ahead.
I forgot how we're supposed to start this out. What did you say?
I said hello!
No, I know that.
Oh. I said hello to the camera and then you said hi, but I thought it sounded like you were talking to me.
Okay, now let's start.
Go ahead.
So we have made questions for each other that we haven't told each other what they are, and we're fixing to ask each other, and we're going to find out how well we know each other, so it should be interesting.
How old do we know each other?
How well?
Well.
Okay, I think I should do a question, then you do a question.
Okay.
Okay, so my first question for you is, what is the most annoying thing that I think that you do?
Well, let's get excited about it.
Well, it's exciting for me.
Annoying
The
thing
fact
that
that you
you
will know
think
it.
that I do?
Yes.
Tickle you. And...
Nah, that's not it though.
What?
That's not the one I thought of.
Okay,
Stop.
Okay, what about, your big toe?
That's definitely top, but not it. Not the one that I have down.
Snoring?
No.
I don't know.
Something you do in the car.
Oh, the song thing.
Yes. Okay, so what he does is he, in the middle of a song, he'll be like, "Hey, babe," and I'll be like, "Yeah, what?" And he'll start in the middle of a song.
I time it to where the next line...
Oh my gosh, that's so annoying.
I time it to where the next line is like, sounds pretty good with a question. Like, "Hey babe, what?" I don't know. Anyway.
Really annoying though.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, where did we go on our first date, and what did I think about you?
Okay, so our first date was to see Harry Potter. And you thought I had really bad breath.
It was horrible.
It's really sad, because thanks to my mom, I had garlic and onion in something that night. And I guess her plan was to keep him from giving me a kiss on our first date.
She didn't date often before, so she didn't know not to eat garlic and onion, so you can't hold that against her.
How'd I think of it?
But I did on our first date, because I was like, that's disgusting. Because I was planning on making out with her. I'm just kidding, I wasn't going to make out with her.
Probably was your plan and I ruined it.
No.
I'm just messing. Okay. So my second question is, hey, stop.
Go.
Stop. Okay. Oh wait, I just asked that one.
Too much dead time, babe.
Oh, what has been the hardest thing in life for me to go through?
Losing your grandmother.
Yeah, that was really hard for me. Really,
That was tough.
Yeah.
I wasn't even here for that.
No, but that was the worst thing that I've been through. That was so hard for me. She lived with us, so it was bad. So what's your
next question? Why am I so sexy?
Alright, well,
Be honest.
are you talking about like
Be
when
honest.
we first met in high school or now?
We're gonna go with back in high school, because I don't...
Alright, well back in high school, Ooh, there was a lot. He had some nice shaggy hair, you know, going on, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I think every girl kind of had a crush on him because he was so funny and just really nice to be around. And he was a gentleman at the same time, and there's not very many guys, especially at that age. Stop, you're getting a big head.
Just keep going.
No, see? No.
Just keep going.
No. Not now.
Next question.
Good idea. Alright. So, let's see. What was my very favorite date that we've been on?
When we went to Rock City. When we went to Tennessee.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. Rock City.
Rock City in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yep, it was awesome.
And we went on Christmas.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
And then...
Christmas lights everywhere. It was just amazing.
It's way up on Lookout Mountain in Tennessee.
You can see so many states. It's
See
crazy.
7 states. And afterwards, we kind of got lost and didn't know how to get out of Chattanooga. So we started walking and we came across this guy with a guitar, which was pretty cool. And then we decided that we didn't want to go home at 2 o'clock in the morning, so we decided to go watch a movie because the movie theater there, I
So
think,
we
is
saw
24/7.
Yes Man,
Yep, went to go see Yes Man.
and it was awesome. And he has a crush on Zooey Deschanel, so it was perfect.
Celebrity crush. She's pretty.
Yep.
Okay, anyway, how do I feel about green foods?
Ooh, well, he does not eat green foods. He does not like them at all. He'd prefer not to. Like green beans and spinach and stuff. No, he doesn't like them. I love them. Fruits, vegetables, I'll eat them all day, but not him. Stop!
Go.
Okay.
Next.
Is it my last question? Did you just do your last question?
Yes, no, I didn't do my last question.
Is this mine?
I said green foods. Yours, yeah, you got one more. Why didn't you do them in order?
Because I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So who is my childhood best friend?
Courtney.
Yep. That was her. And I'll explain the difference between childhood best friend and now best friend in just a minute.
Yes.
So what's your last question?
Last question is, what is my favorite thing to do with you?
Favorite thing to do with me? I guess quality time, just like sitting on the couch and watching movies and stuff.
Yeah, and
Is
stuff.
that right?
And stuff.
Well, I mean, I can't say your very favorite thing to do with me.
Okay, alright, next question. I think you have one more.
That was all.
Oh, you don't have one more question?
No, that was my last question.
Okay.
Okay, so the reason I brought up the childhood best friend is because there's a difference. There's, like growing up, you have a best friend, but whenever you get married, or even start thinking about getting married, it kind of changes because no longer should that person be your best friend anymore. It should be your spouse, which we didn't quite do the right way. I think it took us a long time to learn that.
Yeah, we've learned through experience that having separate friends, her having her friends and me having my friends, is
It's damaging.
It's a disaster, is what it is. The reason why is because you should have mutual friends, and if you have friends that don't approve of you being in a relationship or being in a relationship with the person that you're with, you need to.
Yeah. They're poisonous to your relationship.
Yeah, very poisonous. So you need to remove them from your friends list. And I'm not talking Facebook. I don't know why I said that. Anyway.
Because you're a Facebook nerd.
Okay. Anyway, no, you should make them more acquaintances. Kind of phase them out, because if you want your relationship to work, especially if you're married, you need to learn how to start. You need to learn how to start. You need to learn how to start.
You should be able to spend time together, your friends and your spouse and yourself, because you shouldn't have to be like, oh, well, I'm going to go hang out with my friends, hope you have fun, whatever you're doing. You should be like, hey, I'm going to go spend time with so-and-so, would you like to come?
Or ask instead of telling. Asking is always a good option. You don't just tell
them. That's what I just said. I said, would you like to come?
No, ask if what are we doing today? Would you mind if I go do this?
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
Yeah, you don't walk up to your wife or your husband and be like, hey, I'm gonna go do this.
Yeah, because what if your spouse has something planned for y'all?
Exactly.
I mean,
Angel used to plan to cook dinner for me all the time, and I would always go out, and I wasn't doing anything bad. I was just hanging out with my friends, and in that, the separation of doing something like that without my wife is...
It hurts the feelings of the other person.
We broke up for 10 months over that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, thank God that that we worked through it. It took forever, but that's how it all started, and so we know how damaging it can be. And we learned from church, that they told us that if it's worth doing, then it's worth doing together, especially if you're married.
And it's more fun that way. Once you start learning how to do things together, then it's so exciting, and it's even more fun because you're like, oh, and then you have something to talk about, and it just leads into more.
Yeah, you make memories with the person that you're with, and it's really important to do that instead of having to come. instead of being able to come back home and be like, hey, guess what we did? And that's not to say that you can't go out and have fun with your friends.
No, you should still once in a while. I like having a girls' night, just me and my friends that are girls, and go out to eat or something. But, you know, at the same time, I also have respect for him so that he can trust in me that I'm home at a decent hour and, you know, still come home to him and I tell him all about it.
And usually when she does that, I go out and hang out with my friends too, but we don't go to bars. We don't go to the clubs or anything like that. It's like we go out to eat or maybe go hang out at their house or something like that. And once a month tops. Like, it doesn't happen often at all. So you have to learn that balance, and only you and your spouse
can decide that.
Can decide
too.
that.
It's different
Yeah.
for everybody. So
what are you more comfortable with? But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be an every night occurrence. Yeah.
Just make sure that your partner is your best friend, and you should know quite a bit about them. So that's the purpose of the question. So.
Yeah. So, if you're married, if you're with somebody, or if you're planning on getting married, boyfriend, girlfriend, if you're with somebody else, our challenge to you is to write out 5 questions to them about yourself and find out how much they know about you. And
it is interesting.
Yeah.
You can even do more than 5 and get more detailed if you want.
Exactly,
so.
exactly. You know, take an hour out of your day and do that, because you learn more about it, and it's great. It's a great bonding exercise.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. Okay, all right, that's it.
All right, bye.
See ya.